Hey Project Fam, I'm going to do something a little different today. This video will be educational. So if you looked at my last video, you'll realize that I did some work to the white car, which involved draining out all of the coolant or antifreeze. And I had to replace that. But you just can't put antifreeze or just pour antifreeze in the reservoir and call it a day. So I ordered this product off Amazon. I'm not going to endorse it, and you'll find out a little bit later. So what I did was I unpacked the product. It comes with different size nozzles and adapters for different size radiators. And I have a Infiniti or Nissan, and there was no instructions for a Nissan or Infiniti. But I did manage to figure out which setup is for my car, and they're color coded. So you have a radiator cap with a hole in it, and then you had a nozzle that goes inside the radiator cap, or a funnel like thing. So the first thing I had to do was to figure out what size radiator cap will fit onto this radiator, and those are all too big, and the green one actually fit down in there pretty nicely. And the cap is supposed to lock onto the radiator just like your radiator cap. And this is the reason why I wouldn't endorse this product for a Nissan or for an Infiniti, just like the one that I have, is it didn't lock on properly. Like it didn't grab hold. It didn't make me feel secure, as if, all right, so this thing is on and it's not going to shoot up under pressure. All right. Exaggerate a little bit, but this is the only reason why I wouldn't endorse this product, because it did not lock. And actually off camera, when I put antifreeze inside the funnel and I let it sit, it actually drained underneath. But all right, so now this is some other stuff that comes in this particular pack. It's if you are adding coolant to your radiator on an angle. And I'm just putting these together to show you what it looks like. And then you would put your funnel in on an angle that looks almost like a 45-degree angle. We don't need that. So I'm able just to put my funnel directly into the radiator cap assembly. And it's somewhat locked. It's good enough, but not great. And now you can add radiator fluid to your car. You can add radiator fluid or coolant to your car. It just so happens that my car takes blue coolant. You should always look and find out the best coolant for your car. And there I am. I'm opening a valve on the other side of the system. So when I pour it in the radiator, and if it leaks out of the valve, I know that fluid has reached all the way to that side of the system. So now that I watch this, I realize that I made a mistake. So that gray bottle that I'm pouring from with the blue fluid, that is the wrong coolant for my car. My coolant is actually a blue bottle, that one. The gray bottle is for my other car. It's for European, it's not for Japanese. So do not mix fluids. I did it, but I did take it out again. But do not mix fluids. So you could see what's happening. You're pouring the coolant into the car, and I have the car running at this point. And what's happening is we are actually burping the car, just like you would take a baby and you would burp a baby to get all the excess gas out of the system. That's exactly what we're doing to this car. We are burping this car. So as the engine is running, it is burping up gas, and we are refilling it. That void, see the bubbles coming up? Oh, that's me squeezing the hose. So yeah, same thing. I'm getting all the air out of this system, because just like a little baby, if you leave some air in that system, you're going to have problems. There I am with the light. And so that's, oh, don't put that light inside the cup there. So this product is pretty good. Can you do it without the product? You probably can, but I like this product for two reasons. One, it allows you to effectively burp your car And I had the car running over the course of maybe 25 or 30 minutes. There I am messing around, probably touching the lower radiator hose. Oh, I'm wiping off the lower radiator hose to see if it's leaking, because I did take it off. That's how I drained all the coolant out of the car in the first place. And there I am. Close my glove. A little 6-speed shimmy there. If you drive a manual, you know what that shimmy's all about. And now you can't see it, but I'm turning the heat on full blast, because I want that coolant to circulate through the entire system. And a portion of that system actually goes behind your dashboard. And yes, it did smoke. It smoked a lot, actually. I know why it was smoking, because I did spray a lot of lubricant and all these other fluids down there. It smoked a whole lot, actually. But I sprayed a lot of lubricant, and now that lubricant is burning off on the exhaust that's also in the same area. I have the camera mounted on my head, so I don't know what I'm looking at or what I'm looking for. Picking up some more, and it's really burping out nicely. This is really good. So this contraption of funnel and the cap for the top of the radiator is really good for getting all of the air out of your system. You need to effectively burp your system after you do any type of real maintenance or you let any coolant out the system. Yeah. I knew I was fine. There was a lot of smoke. They say where there's smoke, there's fire, but not in this case. All right, so I wanted to show you the importance. This is the other thing I like about this system, because it allows you to put a plunger in this reservoir and then take all of, see, I'm putting the plunger in and I'm taking all the excess that's still, in the reservoir. I'm taking it off. And this allows me to then fill up the reservoir that's on the car, like I'm doing there. And all you do is release the plunger and all of that goes back into your reservoir. And that's one of the cool things I like about it. So you don't have a lot of spillage, and it's a nice system. So kudos on whoever invented this. And if you look at the level in the top of the coolant, little blue level, it is perfect. And that's me showing the max. I'm at the max in my reservoir. It's the second line, really hard to see. And after you're done, this is the last cool thing I like about it. After you're done, you wipe it clean and wipe the plunger off. And I put the plunger back in. And now I just put all the parts in. I put that in a Ziploc bag. That's my Ziploc bag. It does not come with it. But I just put all the parts in. I put the cap on until I need it again. So that's pretty cool. Again, I think it's a really good idea. The only thing I don't like is it doesn't fit perfectly on my car. Otherwise, very cool. Pick it up if you want. But yeah, I'm not endorsing this product. It's on Amazon though.